So this is the entrance to Goosewood Trail. Well then. Let's go towards the environmental study pond. That's another wordle maker. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be like that, because it almost looks like it was intentionally put that way. here's where something went into the water. Can't tell exactly what though. Here's some kind of bird. Oh, frog. Just jumped into the pond right here. I don't know where it disappeared to. I want another one. And another one. Now it's saying Goosewood Trail goes that way, but I want to see if there's any more signs over that way. deer track. Okay, this area is a muddy mess, so I'm going to turn around while I still can. Okay, now that I got myself out of all that mud and ghostness, let's continue down this trail. Hopefully there's not as much mud down this trail. Okay, this gives no indication as to which way the trail actually goes. Well, it's a big open field. I don't know what this field's actually for. There's a bridge there. I don't know if that's the same bridge I came across, though. I have no idea what the hell this is. But this is interesting. I don't know if a family came here on a hike and a kid did this, or what. Guess I'm going the right way. Okay, now I don't know which way the trail goes, because you have the bridge and you have that little RV four-wheeler trail. Well, let's go see what the sign says on the bridge. Huh, Sugar Shack. Okay, it is the Goose Woods Trail, which is this way. Speaking of, I don't know what the 15 is. .3 of .83 miles. Huh, so that might have been the split off for this trail, possibly. Because right there's the lake. Let's continue this way to see where it leads. Worst case scenario, if it's too muddy, I'm turning around. Let me do a pit stop because I need to fix my shoe. That's so much better. I don't know what type of for ducks those were. Hang on, let me get this photo of the squirrel that was there. Disappeared. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Okay, now I'm going backwards. I don't know if this is like the beginning of the trail or what. Now, I don't know if all said and done, this was a total of... Okay, so it was. I don't know what just happened. Meeting of the minds? And that's exactly why they have signs about being careful and caution that you're crossing the road. Sorry, famous. We might have to. Oh, deer trail.
Here's another one. Here's the other side of it.
We might have to do some screen grabbing.
It's fine. Not hard to do. Just load the videos into my GoPro Quick app.
Yeah.
I can screen grab whatever I need. There's a decent one too.
Where's the other side? There is not one on this side.
Beats the hell out of me. Watch out.
What? Who left?
Ah, here's another one.
There's actually two.
And then over here is the other one.
There too. So, if you remember me talking about seeing deer at the preserve, like from the visitor center, at the back end of the pond, that little field that you saw,
Yeah.
is actually right over here.
Okay.
So that's why you see all these deer runs, and that's why I told you that I've been seeing deer.
I probably stirred him up.
Where is he?
Oh, there's a nest.
Need the nest out here. I heard a squirrel.
The nest is up over here.
That's a big one too. I hear him. Where are you, little buddy? Hell, it's getting warmer.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in there. I hear it, but I don't see it. Why do I not see it? I definitely hear it.
Sounds close.
He's about 20 feet away.
Bird. I don't know what type, but he's over here.
Is he still there?
On the branch
I see him.
over here.
That is a white-throated sparrow.
Okay. Let's continue before your watch yells at you anymore.
That was a deer run.
Swampy.
Well, yeah, that's a swamp, that's a deer run. We found out the hard way about this area being swampy.
Yeah.
Problem is, you don't watch my vlogs here. If you did, you'd know how muddy this area is. You would have heard how much complaining I did about how terrible the trails are this time of year, because they are. That's why I haven't done the final trail here for my trail series, because of it's 3.92 miles long, and that's gonna suck going through mud. Because I did just under 4 miles here. One of the second to last video I did here, and it was bad.
I want that warm screen grabbed.
It was bad.
So I did 2 out of the how many trails?
There's 9.
So I have 7 more to go. And if we can't go, or we're planning in June.
Could do this instead.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't far, and I don't mind coming here.
Anyone home?
I come here all the time. That would be a chipmunk hole.
Deer trail. No?
That's from the water.
Oh yeah.
See, it's all pushed down. I thought that was at first, and then I'm like, no, all the grass is pushed over.
It's not a normal step down path.
Yeah, you can see it. Everything's just pushed over. So if it's this cloudy here, I wonder how cloudy it is up where we were going to originally be.
I don't know.
That would have made for a bad time.
Yeah. And we wouldn't have had a plan B. Though I'm sure you would have made a plan B.
This is like plan H. Here.
I'm talking about where we were planning on going originally.
Oh, I know. This is plan H.
No, if we would have gone up to Letchworth,
Yeah, that place.
that place, I'm sure you would have had a plan B.
Well, see, here's the problem. I already had multiple alternative plans for up that way. Before we were even going, I had multiple alternative plans. And I'm not even kidding when I'm saying this was plan H. It probably really was. Because I actually had a bunch of other options.
Okay, let's go back so we can set up our gear.
Why? And see what? Clouds?
Well,
come here tomorrow. Trail complete.
Yeah.
That looks like it's flattening the dirt.
Yeah.
This first one is probably to aerate the ground. That one's for flattening it. That one is for plowing it.
Yellow spaces reserved for buses and RV parking.
Yeah, right here.
I was gonna say, would be right here.
No, that's because at the visitor center there's classrooms,
Ah.
and they also hold a bunch of events here too, like in February or either March, one of the two. They do Sugar Shack at the Sugar Shack. They do.
I was gonna say
syrup.
the Sugar Shack that's down that way.
Yep, they do syrup demonstrations down there because they actually will tap the trees and make syrup right there on the spot. And if you participate, you get to make some. It felt closer than what it was. So the trail you just did, without me, is this one here. So you should have come down here. This is where the Sugar Shack is, where H is. See? And then the ferry hut is what you saw that you weren't sure of.
Yeah.
That was like out here.
Yeah.
And then you come back around, follow the pond, and then it comes back up.
Well, see, the way I did it, I came this way. And I went around a little bit of the pond over here, and
Oh, you're not supposed to.
it was swampy.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to be over there. There is actually this side of the pond that has a nice path.
And then I came back here, and then around the trail.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So you didn't do all the trail then. You probably didn't get any of this. This is the trail we just did twice.
Because I only remember... No, I did. Because I remember seeing it split off here.
Yeah, but you went on this side of the pond. If you would have came on this side.
Yeah, I came down on this side, looped this way, came up, and then...
Okay. So when you went out, did you turn right? Because when you're coming out and across the street and come here to where the split is, the trail either goes straight or goes to the right.
I think I went right.
Okay. So then you would have had to go on this side of the pond then. Anyways, this trail sucks this time of year. It's an absolute disaster. This trail is an even bigger disaster, the Bluebird Trail. Because if you look, does this talk about it? So, Bluebird Trail, access to the meadow area and bluebird nest boxes. Grass. And it's poor drainage through there. So this is an absolute disaster. This one here is a really fun trail. It's not difficult. This is actually the one that we were going to start where you found that route.
Oh, you mean the route that almost took me out?
Yeah, that one. But this is the trail we were going to do, but we decided to come this way because I didn't want to make you go an extra mile. I hear a horse and buggy.
I don't know where the horse and buggy is. Anyway.
This trail is kind of a muddy, boggy area through here this time of year. This is a good one to wait until the summer for. This one you just should never do. This Chilliswagee Trail is the one that I have to do for my series yet. This is also the one that we did.
Really?
Yeah.
You and I?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 3.9 miles. That one's grass, gravel, and forest surface.
God, where the hell?
Well, if you film over this way, you'll get more of a clear shot.
Even though I probably should not
see
be
it.
doing this, but I don't care. It's not very often that people actually see horse and buggies.
Ooh. That's a different kind of wagon from the one I got a picture of earlier.
I was gonna say, I think it's an open back, based off what I've seen.
It is, because he has a blue shirt on.
Oh, it's just the front wheels.
Yeah, it's just 2 wheels. That's it. It's not a whole. It's not a whole wagon. Anyways, now there is technically 2 trails that I did not do, but they're closed to the public. I do have the means that I can get the permits to do them, but it's to get to O and P, which they are the 2 lines. But if you look, it even says permit required. But there are technically 2 trails that I have to do other than the Chilliswagee Trail.
So I just have.
You have these 2.
I have, like I said, the Goosewoods Trail, the Hummingbird Trail. I just have the Wildlife Management Trail,
Bluebird, Ridgefield Point, the
Chilliswagee Trail, O and P, if he gets permits for both of us to go.
Like I said, I know how to get the permits. I just never tried.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be hard for me to get them, because I already have good rapport and know everybody that's here. I'm surprised that people don't just say hi, Mike, when they see me. Because, like I said, Bob is the president here. A couple years back, the battery in my green Envoy actually went out here. It was Labor Day, because I remember it. And Bob was here, and he actually allowed us to use his phone. He reopened the visitor center so we could go to the bathroom if we needed to, until AAA got here to get the car.
So, if we come tomorrow to do the fossil pit, can we go? I know it's opposite end.
I'm not doing any of those trails right now.
Okay.
They're a mess, especially with the amount of rain we just got.
Well,
'Cause
the wildlife management, that one is grass and first. Forget about that. Fine gravel, which is the hummingbird,
We
which
already did that.
just did that one.
Yep.
This one is a disaster.
This time of year, if it rains, yes.
Yeah, I kind of found that out.
Yeah, you can tell who walked on the trails by looking at the shoes.
Anyway. So, this here is just explaining about the preserve that we're at. Just says, welcome to PPL's Montour Preserve, one of several PPL environmental preserves. Montour Preserve serves this area as a site for outdoor recreation, environmental education, and stewardship of natural resources. The preserve is open to the public at no charge throughout the year. So essentially what that is saying is you can actually go into the preserve and actually do bird watching, which is actually what we did in the beginning, which I'll include all the photos that we took on the window.
Yeah. I have just a couple, 100. No, over 1,000. I did break the 1,000 mark, by the way.
Oh, I knew that you were saying that you wanted at least 3 more.
Yeah, because I was at 997 when I said I needed 3 more. And after you left and started going on that... What in the world is that?
I don't know.
Tractor.
Better do it.
You can tell because we're in farm country. That's an old tractor. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Sidebar. Oh, shiny.
There it goes.
And that's what, ladies and gentlemen, is a ooh shiny moment.
Anyways, continue.
So, with the outdoor recreation, environmental education, and stewardship, like they'll have in this part of the building, they have classrooms.
There's a separate door over here for that. There's classrooms that people can come for educational purposes and stuff like that. They'll get guest speakers in sometimes and have different events throughout the year. Okay, back to the board.
And over that way, there's the yellow lines for the buses and whatnot.
Yep.
So, Montour Preserve preserves 1,000 acres and campuses a variety of habitats, forests, fields, streams, ponds, wetlands, and a 165-acre lake. As a result of PPL's management of these natural resources, the preserve is home to a diversity of wildlife: white-tailed deer, raccoons, possums, minks, muskrats, songbirds, raptors, waterfowls, reptiles, and amphibians are common residents of the preserve for all or part of the year. Seasonal wildflowers add their beauty from spring to autumn, which is actually some of the flowers that we've seen.
Yeah, there are actually spring daffodils. There's actually some over there by that van too. There's some there, and there's also some back there. Now that is actually a planted garden, but they're still there.
And if you listen, you hear birds.
Yeah, and car.
Yeah. Now, the visitor center houses several exciting displays featuring natural and cultural history of the local area. The preserve also offers programs open to the public throughout the year on topics that feature wildlife, natural history, guided walks, living history, music, and how-to workshops. A quarterly newsletter provides descriptions and dates of these public programs and is available at brochure racks on site. Educational programs for school and other organized groups explore such topics as seasonal changes, birds of prey, and maple sugaring, which is actually at the sugar shack that we were at on the Goose Trail.
So here's another ooh shiny moment. I hear another horse and buggy. Oh, this is an actual buggy this time.
Yeah.
Hang on. Did you know while you're recording, if you hit this button up top, you can take a picture while you're recording
Really?
video?
I did not know
that. Come on. Hurry up.
I wondered what that was.
Okay. You don't need to screen grab that one.
Okay.
Whoa, that's a little close. Hold on.
Zoom out, please.
Okay, back to 1X.
Okay. Although hunting is not permitted on the preserve's property, PPL manages more than 4,000 acres for soil and water conservation, wildlife habitat improvement and protection of natural areas and open space. These lands are enrolled in the Pennsylvania Game Commission's farm game programs and open to the public for hunting. PPL offers maps for hunting areas. My understanding of that is with the 4,000 acres that they have of like the wetlands, the ponds, the lakes and whatnot, and it being with the wildlife habitat and the farm commission and the game commission, is protected as like game lands and farmlands, because as we can see, we have ooh shiny moments with tractors and Amish.
Yeah, the Amish are very, 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 very common around here.
Yeah.
This is actually one of the bigger areas. So there's actually a town nearby. It's actually called Jerseytown. Jerseytown is actually a primarily Amish town. There's only, I want to say there's only like 50 or 60 people. It's not a lot of people, but that's all it is. It's basically almost exclusively an Amish community. Since we're going to Little Caesars for dinner, we're actually going to drive through Jerseytown. So you'll actually get to see it.
Up next is Lake Chilisaqua. And I'm looking at my brother because I have a tendency of mispronouncing towns and lakes and whatnot.
You got that one.
Now, this lake is home to northern pike, muskaloonge,
Muskie. You can just say muskies.
muskie, largemouth bass, channel and bullhead catfish, bluegill, crepe, yellow perch, and walleye. Fishing is permitted in the lake, and all Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission regulations apply. Meaning, if you go to like a lake, like another lake, or like Blue Marsh or places like that, all the like fish and game stuff that like the regulations that they have, my understanding the same applies here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, boats are permitted on lake except during the spring waterfowl migration, which is March 15th through April 30th, which we are currently in the ban of boats on the lake.
Yeah.
Gas line motors are prohibited, but electric motors are allowed. Personal flotation devices are required, like like the vests,
Life jackets.
The life jackets, like the floaties, things like that are required.
It's basically so you don't drown.
Yeah. During the winter months, when weather and condition permits, ice fishing on the lake is a popular activity. And that goes without said. Enjoying the outdoors is easy with more than 12 miles of hiking and walking trails at the Montour Preserve, ranging from the accessible trails, easy accessible Hummingbird Trail, to the more challenging 4.5 mile Chilisaqua Trail. Trails offer easy access to various parts of the preserve for wildlife watching, photography, nature study, fossil collecting, fishing, cross-country skiing, and simply a relaxing stroll. Several short self-guided trails offer natural and or culture history, wildlife, or
Astronomical
expertise. A map in the preserve brochure highlights these trails, which is actually the same one that we just showed you.
It's actually that sign there. Which, can I just point out that this sign says it's 4.5 miles for the Chilisaqua Trail. But if you come over here and look, 3.9.
Yeah.
So which one is it?
That's a good question.
That's just like the Bluebird Trail. It says it's 0.8 miles.
Yeah.
The sign at the trailhead says it's 0.54.
Now, that says it's 0.83.
Well, it's close.
Yeah.
And it is actually very close to the 0.9 or 0.83. It is actually very close to both of those.
Now, I don't know if we actually did, or I did with you guys, the entire trail, but...
Well, your shoes did.
Yeah.
Getting darker.
Unfortunately, we can't see.
Yeah, the eclipse is just not visible at all. But we are actually during the time where it's heading towards totality. Yeah. We're not in the totality zone today, only because, well, you see how cloudy it is here? It's even cloudier where we were going to go. The only way to avoid the clouds today would have either been to fly to Texas or drive 8 or 9 hours up to Maine. Those are the only two areas in the entire country that does not have cloud cover today for the eclipse. Everywhere else in between, it looks like this, which sucks.
Yeah.
Because the next total eclipse is not until 2044.
Yeah. Ooh, shiny moment. I don't know what that was.
One of the people from Mark.
Does he have 4 wheels or 2?
4.
Oh, this is a covered one. And that's what we mean by ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny.
you